Hey everyone, it's Christian here, and again I'm going to try and talk over the fans, but I have quite the elegant palm here. This is another Licuala. It's called Licuala mattanensis, in parentheses mapu, otherwise known as just Licuala mapu. It is a variegated version of mattanensis, a type that is extremely beautiful. This is kind of one of the holy grails of the palm, not only Licuala but of the plant collector community. People who can grow these to maturity, you know, they're absolutely beautiful. The video will kind of speak for itself, and the beauty of this palm is just amazing. It's, you know, probably most people, if you ask them what do you think is the most beautiful palm that you've seen at a botanical garden, they'll point to this one. So this again is native to, I believe, Borneo, the north part of Borneo. The island of Borneo there, in Southeast Asia, between kind of Indonesia and the mainland of Southeast Asia, like between Vietnam and Indonesia. Well, this is partially in Indonesia, and Malaysia, I believe. I'm getting the geography correct there. But it's going to grow. It will grow much larger than this, especially over time. But it does take a little while. Kind of has an orange-ish base to the petiole, and it is slightly armed. Not all there we go, out of focus. Not all Licualas are armed, but this one is. But you can look way beyond that when you see the modeling of the leaflets. Now that naturally happens, and it comes true to seed. And it's just the unfortunate part of this palm is that it is very difficult to grow outside of a greenhouse. I've tried to grow it just within, regular conditions in South Florida, and I tend to lose quite a bit of and so do, it's a thing where if you get 100 seed, you're going to get 25 to sprout, and then you're going to get 10 to 1 gallon, and then you might get 5 decent plants, and that really does drive the price of the plant up. 3 gallon like this size, this is not really a full 3, but a plant of this size is going to run you anywhere between $150 to $250 and up, depending on where you're buying it and who you're buying it from. But getting it this size is well worth it. This is probably already 5 to 6 years old, and it's absolutely beautiful. It makes a great potted plant. You don't have to plant it outside. You can keep it in a pot its entire life. Just you might need to step it up a little bit. It's important with these slower growing plants that if you look here, you can see the material is pretty coarse. You have looks like there's some cocoa peat, lava rock, maybe a little bit of pine bark, and a little bit of sand and lime rock in there. When that breaks down, you want to be able to take that out, repot it into some coarse material again. Otherwise, you'll get root rot, and the plant will start to go downhill. So the seeds, this is going to, if you keep it outside, it's going to be a solid zone 10 plant. I would probably keep it above 35. You don't want it to get a frost and burn the leaves, and even if it survives, it might take 2 years for all the leaves to come back. So again, this is a plant that requires a little bit of patience. Now the seed of this plant is definitely going to be different. It's a shape of like a sickle. It's very thin and long, and the best way to kind of grow these is in a container that you can keep the temperature around 80 to 85 degrees. You're gonna need to wait 2 to 3 months for the seed to grow with fresh seed, maybe a little bit sooner. And keeping the seedlings alive is key. Keeping them moist and well drained, but keeping the organic material there as well is key. So again, I've killed a lot of these. I feel bad about that, but part of the learning process is, plants will die, and there's something that I can do about that. A lot of what I've learned is through trial and error, and there's a lot of error in some of this. So we go up here. So with all Licualas, you're going to have this serrated leaf. It doesn't come out to a point. It comes out to where you saw in some of the other vlogs. It will come out to like a drip tip point. But these are, it's called premorse is the actual scientific term. Serrated is a little bit easier way to explain it. So yeah, that's about it. There's a regular variation of this plant called this Licuala mattanensis, And it looks like this, but without the mottling, it kind of blends in with some of the other Licuala species. The leaflets are short but wide, and but again are absolutely beautiful. I think everyone would agree on that. And again, if you have any more questions about this plant, leave a comment down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see everyone next time. I hope you enjoyed it.